Salutations YouTube, and today is going to be another short one, and this particular one is again I always told you guys, if the review is short then I have absolutely nothing to say. It was boring as hell, and I feel the same about this one. That's why it's going to be short. But yeah guys, make sure you like, subscribe, get in the comments, tell me what you think of this video. And yeah, we're nearing the end of the cluster of recordings I have. This is, I think, the second last one. The next video will be the last one, and then I'll have the next batch of reviewing need to go. So yeah, let's get to the video. Arrive to a movie I've actually read the comics about, which is The Court of Owls. This story follows Batman, The Court of Owls, and the name is Batman vs. Robin 2015. So basically, if you've read the comics, you know the Court of Owls work in the shadows, and this movie is all about Batman trying to uncover them and try to, you know, do his thing. And we get introduced by the Court of Owls by their undead soldiers basically, and they're just basically attacking Batman, showing him that he's nothing and stuff like that. And on the side, he's the reason. And I don't think it should have not been called Batman versus Robin. It should have been called Batman and the Court of Owls. It should have been called that because there's not really much Batman v Superman. They have a fight, but it's not. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a big fight. It was just small. They battle on the roof, and they actually put the brakes on each other. Holy shit! You wouldn't guess these two are. You wouldn't guess this is a father-son relationship because how badly they beat each other up in this movie. It's insane. Even though it's one fight, it's a very physical fight. And the reason why they start fighting, because Talon, the Court of Owls' right-hand person, starts influencing Robin and telling him that he must come to their side and work for them. And this is of course by the Court of Owls demand, so they can break them up and try to uncover Bruce Wayne's identity, which they do, because they take off Damian's mask and he's revealed. I don't know how they know that it's Damian Wayne, and because of that they connect the dots that Batman is Bruce Wayne. And yeah, things go awry and shenanigans ensue. And let's talk about Talon for a minute, because he's basically kind of has a savior complex about Damian, like I saved you, so this and this and that. And that was kind of like yikes. And like, yeah, he kind of acted like a dimwit because he put so much faith into Robin, and I didn't know why he did that. So yeah, his motivations for why he kept Robin alive and protected him didn't make sense to me, because he only knew him for like what, maybe the span of like a month, if I'm guessing that's how long this movie takes place and stuff. And yeah, the conflict between Bruce and Damian is that since Damian was raised in the League of Assassins, all he knows is to kill. And we get his first interaction with Nightwing, which is Dick. And again, these interactions are funny. Like, I don't know, the way he bounces off of these characters is so fun, and I think that's why I like him so much. He's just so witty with it. He's so quick with it, and it's the funniest thing. And especially the Bat Family, I like their interactions. They're just so funny. Yo, the Bat Family is funny, which is gonna lead into the last movie I've seen, and we'll wrap up this whole thing. But I just love this movie, and it's great because it shows tension, and how it kind of shows how Batman is becoming a father, but not really, because he learns that just because they're related doesn't necessarily make them a family yet. And I quite like that. I quite like that Damian he moves in with Batman, but it's not immediately like, yeah, he's my dad. But by the end of the next movie we'll talk about, it kind of happens to be that way. And then it's quite heartwarming to see how far Damian has come, because at the end of this movie, Batman tells him that I might not be able to teach you the ways, but when I didn't find my way, I went to the Himalayan monks to help out. Because at this point Batman doesn't really know what to do, because he's not technically built for a dad, and because of that I really enjoyed this movie. So I'll give it's an 8 on my scale. Anything with the Bat family and their dynamic is quite good, so I'll give it an 8. And funny enough, we still haven't been introduced to the Joker yet, which is quite it's insane that we have not been introduced to the Joker. So yeah, that's my look at Batman v Robin. Guys, I think I'm gonna contradict myself here. Past me, I don't know what he was smoking, and now I'm looking back on Batman v Robin. It was more of like a 6.5 to a 7 movie. Even though I do like the Bat family, it just wasn't on par of what I expected. It was just very confusing and lackluster, so I'm bumping my score down to a 6.5. Yeah, it was. I re-looked at it and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't deserve such high regard. So yeah, I bumped it back down. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I just had to come back here and tell you that, yeah, I didn't enjoy it much. So yeah, guys, with that being said, I'm the athletic nerd, and I'm out.